Hey guys, Sam from Aaron's Outdoor, and today I'm at a river in Alabama doing some exploring. Never fished here before. Yesterday I drove over to Alabama and kind of checked the spot out on my way. It looked pretty good, so we're trying it out. Got the inflatable kayak with me here today. Just a few rods with a glide bait, choppo, and a trick worm. I think one of those should do well today. Those are kind of like three of my confidence baits for summer fishing this time of year. So we're gonna get out here, see what we can catch. There's spotted bass in here. I think that's probably the main bass species. I'm sure there's some largemouth, maybe one of those little red eye species. We'll have to see, and just make sure to stay tuned to see what all I can catch. All right, where I put in at, it's kind of a long, deep, slow section. So I'll probably try to paddle up through most of this. May cast the choppo at a few good looking logs like that one up there on the right. But for the most part, I want to make it to the next set of shoals. Then maybe I'll actually get out and kind of start fishing. Oh, had a little fish hit topwater. Gives me a little confidence. I really have not seen many fish. In rivers like this, when it gets pretty clear and shallow, I feel like I typically see some bass. Doesn't mean they're not there, it's just might be in deeper water for the most part. There's a fish on the glide bait. Did he get me stuck, or is he's still on there? He's a solid fish, I think. Oh, please don't come off. Oh man, he's solid. I don't know how big. I really don't know. I haven't gotten the best look at him yet. Man, on the glide bait. Haven't even seen a bass yet. Oh, it's not bad. He's not like a giant, but he's good. Solid fish to start out the day. There we go. On the glide bait. That makes me feel a lot better about today already. I just started throwing it. I don't know, I only had one little hit on the choppo, nothing on the trick worm. And there's this like steep rock wall next to me. A lot of times I have better luck on the glide bait on steep rock walls like that than the choppo. I don't necessarily need a tree to catch one on the choppo, but the choppo does really well against wood, whereas steep rock, I do think the glide bait is a little better sometimes. Man, nothing too big, maybe a 16 or so incher, but not a bad fish. Let's see if he's a 16. Oh shoot, looks like he's gonna be a little bit shy. 15 3/4. Just shy of 16 inches. All right, 15 3/4. Not a bad little fish. I don't love the turn around for the camera here in this inflatable. It's a little bit tougher, but ooh, not a bad fish to start out. Maybe today will have to be a glide bait day. I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, there's still some logs and stuff that I would think the choppo would do well with, but I am really starting to really like this glide bait. This is the Clutch Swimbaits Co. Eco. It was $95. It's not cheap, but there's plenty of glide baits that are way more than this one, but it's caught me a lot of fish. It's not great in like heavy current. You don't really want much current to use this lure, but it can still kind of drift in the current pretty well. It's a really shallow glide bait, which I actually don't mind too much now. When I first started out using it, I didn't love that it was so shallow, but I think it's actually not too bad for a lot of these smaller rivers and stuff I'm used to fishing. Wow, a fish ate this as I was reeling it in. It's not too big, but I'll take it. It almost seems like they want something moving. I don't know. I mean, it's not too often that they hit the trick worm while it's moving, but it has happened to me quite a few times. before, not today, but a little 12-incher probably. I'll take it. And yeah, I really still haven't seen too many bass, but I know they're in here. Now caught a couple. Did have another little one following the glide bait earlier, but I'll take that. Dude, spotted bass, I swear, are like the most aggressive when you release them. Oh my gosh, I saw this fish come up and eat this. Dude, that's crazy. There's another one with him too. I think that's why he ate it so aggressively. Solid fish. Oh man. Don't get stuck on the choppo up there. Dude, all right, not bad. I think he might be a little bigger than the first one we caught. Dude, I saw another pretty nice one in this hole, like just downstream. Pretty deep. I just saw its side. It was kind of like going down. I don't really know what it was doing, but there's another one with that fish. I mean, that one hit super aggressively, and I think it's because there was another one next to it. They don't always do that, like when they see the trick worm immediately, especially like a decent fish like that one. All right, yeah, he's pretty similar to the first one we caught. I mean, he could almost be another 15 3/4. Another solid fish, nothing huge, but I will take it. I think I've been out here for a little over an hour now, so it's not like any constant action or anything, but you know, I've caught a few fish, a couple solid ones, so it's going pretty well, I'd say, so far. All right, this guy's right at 16, so he's slightly bigger than that first fish we caught. All right, I'm gonna try to get an underwater release on this fish. See if I can get out of the muddy water I kind of stirred up over there. Man, he was squirming like crazy. Now I put him in the water and you don't want to shoot off. I'm sure he will in a second though. She may have been caught before. Look at her lip right there. Okay, I've never had a fish be so squirmy and then all of a sudden do nothing when I put it in the water. Look at that. Get my shoes in the background. There she goes. There's got to be a fish back there by that tree. Absolutely got to be. Oh my gosh, I said there's got to be a fish back there. Oh man, and it's solid too, it's solid. Oh, please stop. Stop jumping. Stop jumping. Dude, I mean, that thing hit the water and this guy hit it. I don't know if I want to flop in the kayak or not, because I do have the inflatable today. Goodness. The bottom of the inflatable has a little mat, and this is a very high quality. This boat dais, all these boat boards, it's a high quality inflatable, but you still don't want treble hooks right up against the inflatable. All right, finally got a hit on the choppo. Finally caught one on the choppo. I did have a little hit on it earlier. And yeah, I'm not too worried. This inflatable does have a mat, so I'm not worried about just placing a treble hook lure like that. It'd be more if I was like casting one, accidentally hit the side of the boat, or like flipped a fish in it, started going crazy, that I would be worried to pop a hole in this boat. But it's not a bad fish. I think it's our third biggest of the day. Probably about a 15-incher. I guess maybe I'll throw him on the board, but that's exciting to get one on topwater. I mean, it hit the water and like he hit it immediately. That happens a lot, but that was about as instant as it gets for one hitting it on topwater. All right, well, this guy was 15.5, so we've caught 3 fish that are really similar. I'd call all 3 solid fish, but I'm sure there are much bigger in here. Wow, there he goes. It would be pretty fun to catch like an 18, 19, or 20 today. Maybe we'll come across one. We'll have to see. Oh, golly. I'll take one of my rods off. Oh my gosh, another one. Oh man. Dude, it just looks so good back there. This one might be a little bit smaller. He's pretty similar. Dude, like, you can't make much of a better looking spot than back there for the choppo. There are 2 parallel logs. There's some good current. It's just like 2 logs parallel to the shore, which a lot of times fish like that. They'll hide under that log, directly under it, face upstream, and wait for food to go by or over top. In this case, but man, that is a fat little fish. He's not too little. It's maybe 13 or so inches. I'll take it. We went from no topwater action to 2 awesome hits back to back. That one came out pretty easy. I won't put him on the board. He's probably 13 and a half would be my guess. Oh my God, he hit my legs. Reminds me of a fishing trip I had recently. If y'all haven't seen the video, it's on my Instagram and on my YouTube. But I was wading up a river recently with a kayak attached to my back, kind of like this one. A bass jumped, hit my legs, hit the kayak, and then fell back in. Maybe I'll show it right there, but it was one of the most absurd things that has ever happened to me while fishing. The water was like, as you can probably tell, it was really muddy, so I guess the fish couldn't really see me. It was just absurd. It's one of those things that I don't think people would believe me unless... It's one of those things that, oh my gosh, I don't think people would believe if I didn't have it on camera, but my goodness. Is this one of those little red eyes? It is. Awesome. One of the little red eye species that's in here. I will take it. I caught one of these last time I was in Alabama. That's absurd. That was almost 3 casts in a row. It might have been like 4 or 5 casts that I caught all 3 of those in, but that is wild. They are loaded right there. I just doubled the amount of fish I've caught today in 5 minutes. All right, I'll take that little red eye species. These are fun to catch. They're not as big as those spotted bass, but they are some beautiful little fish. Man, love the patterns on that. It's pretty awesome. Maybe I should have done an underwater release. Oh my, dude, that fish went out of the water to get this. Holy cow. I found the freaking honey hole. That one little spot in the river. This might be the best one of the day. Get on in here. Dude, that fish, I think he legitimately went airborne out of the water for the choppo. Hopefully I got that on camera. Oh my gosh. What in the heck is coming out of the bottom of this fish? Almost looks like a grasshopper. I don't know. I don't want to touch that, but another solid fish. Probably another 15 and change. Wow, yeah, the hooks were barely in there. Glad I got him in when I did. I mean, that's absurd. I caught 3 right there and 1 right there. It's a really good looking spot, but you don't always catch that many in the same spot. Another solid little spotted bass. This place is filled with them. And it's another 15 3/4, it looks like. And we're catching a lot this size. It'd be nice to get one bigger, like I was saying earlier, but these are still really fun to catch. It's a nice solid little river bass. Oh, there he goes. Oh my goodness, this is absurd. It's like a fish factory over there. Man, this might be a big old red eye. It is. It's a solid size for the red eye. They don't get as big. My goodness. I've caught 5 right there. That is absurd. All right, I'll get another underwater release here. Oh man, it's ready to go. Where'd he even go? He just hit my feet. Man, that was a lot of fun. That might be it. That might be it for this spot, at least for the topwater. I'm gonna try to toss the trick worm in there. Maybe I'll be able to catch another one. Oh yeah, that looks good right there. Not a bad little fish. Not too big, but I think it's a Cahaba bass. Holy cow. Goodness, he shook off. I thought this was a red eye. I mean, it definitely has a lot of red eye in it. It might be some sort of hybrid though. It seems too big to be a red eye. I don't know though. I mean, it really looks like one. Maybe it is. They can get up to like 12 inches or so. I think this has to be at least 12. All right, well, I think this fish is definitely a hybrid. He was 13 inches, which would be a giant for one of these red eyes, but you can tell he's definitely got somewhat of a lateral line there, which they don't really have. Only spotted bass have, so pretty sure it's gotta be a hybrid. Man, the river looks pretty cool right here. It's all skinny, there's a bunch of grass, there's a cool looking bridge up there. That's why it's fun to explore new places. Could have just gone to my local river in Georgia today, but I like to switch it up and really like exploring new places, just fishing new places. Oh my gosh, right when I hit the water. That's the second time that's happened today. Maybe more than the second time. And that was like literally instant. Definitely happened earlier. Dude, this part of the river is so cool looking. I love rivers like this that are super wide with the grass. Have all these little like narrow channels and stuff. Pretty scenic river here. It's a lot more pretty here than it was earlier. I mean, it still was cool earlier, but I do love me a wide grassy river. All right, one of the smallest spotted bass of the day, but I'll take him. I'm happy that seems like topwater is really turned on now. I mean, it's also just partly because of the places I'm fishing, I think. You know, this section of river might be a little better for topwater. Yeah, that's a pretty cool old bridge up there too. I mean, I think it's completely abandoned. I don't see a road on either side of it. Here comes a train. Man, the river's so shallow right here. I mean, it doesn't get any deeper than like a foot or two right here. I don't know how deep it is where I just casted. I was just kind of casting because why not? Honestly, it's been a pretty good day so far. It's not super late in the day. It's currently 1:30. So I may head back soon, because I fished a creek yesterday. It's actually really good. It's a really good tiny little creek that has nice fish in it. I didn't really catch any big ones though. Part of me wants to go back and try to catch some of those like 2+ pounders I saw. But I don't know. we'll see. I mean, if it's like this for a while, then I really might head back, because it doesn't seem deep enough to have hardly any fish in it. Oh my gosh, right there. Oh man, I don't think he's that big, but man, he's pulling drag. He's an absolute fighter. Okay, he's not bad. He's just an insane fighter. My goodness. He might come off. He's barely hooked. He may come off. He's just barely hooked. He might come off. All right, somehow I got him in. Goodness, I don't even know what I was doing. It's always when you're not paying attention. Like, that guy hit out of nowhere. Solid fish. I'm in this long, slow stretch. I'm about to turn around, but I guess it wasn't a total waste of time coming up this far. So I just got this guy. The feistiest fish ever. Gotta be careful holding him with these treble hooks. All right, he's not even that big, but man, he was like the hardest fighting fish I've caught today. He was on some steroids or something. Might be like a 15-incher. Yeah, he was pretty much right at 15 inches. Not a bad fish, splashing me. It's a little fish. I didn't actually throw a worm in here earlier. I didn't realize how deep of a hole it was until I went over it. So on the way down, I was like, hey, might as well throw a worm. It's pretty similar to the size of one I caught in there on the choppo earlier. It's a nice little kind of deep hole in the middle of all this grass, or it's pretty shallow for a while. Nice little, pretty little spotted bass. Man. Got him. Oh my gosh, this fish followed up the worm and he kind of turned away from it. I thought he might have seen me, but I just dropped the worm and he actually went down and ate it. And man, he's fat, dude. It looks like he just ate something. He is so fat. I don't see anything sticking out of his throat, but actually I might see one little crawfish whisker. I can't really tell, but look, you know he just ate something. Look how fat he is. Spotted bass are so aggressive. He wants to eat that worm even though he has a belly full of what appears to be a crawfish. Alrighty, another pretty little spotted bass. Alright y'all, I'm almost back to the little canoe launch that I put in at, and I've got to say I really enjoyed today. It was really fun checking out this new section of river here in Alabama. Is this a spot I'd be dying to come back to? Not necessarily, but definitely had a good day of fishing. I still cannot believe I caught 5 bass almost in the exact same spot. I mean, if I hadn't caught those 5 bass, today would have been more just like a kind of okay day, but it was a pretty solid day. I mean, didn't catch any giants. I was hoping to catch like an 18 plus. That didn't happen, but still caught, I think, 5 between like 15 to 16 inches. So not a bad day at all. I mean, those are some pretty solid fish, but anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm actually probably about to go do some urban creek fishing at a creek that I checked out yesterday. So that'll be a video to look forward to if you are a loyal subscriber to the channel. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you on that next one. As always, thanks for watching.